welcome back. And it's still Citizen Sports on Citizen FM 93.7. Alright, for a win for the news, we looked at the Super Eagles preparation for their second match against South African Prince Bay in the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations Ivory Coast 2023 qualifies, and the fact that they are departing to Morocco today for the second leg of that clash. Moving on now to other stories. The Golden Eaglets coach, Unduka Ogbade, has given the reason why he is worried about the Golden Eaglets in their 2022 West African Football Union WAFU B under 17 group opener against Ghana. Ogbade said he is worried because the five-time world champions consist of players that have not played in a major competition that has up to 20,000 or 30,000 fans. He, however, said they have been prepared psychologically to handle the situation and come out victorious in today's match. Nigeria is pitted in Group A with the host Ghana and Togo, while Group B consists of Ivory Coast, Benin Republic, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic. The tournaments will be held in the Central Region capital from Saturday today, the 11th of June, to Friday, the 24th of June, 2022, will serve as the qualifier for the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. The WAFU B finalists will represent West African countries at the Under-17 AFCON to be hosted by Algeria in 2023. Of course, you can say that the coach does have a valid reason to be concerned because, trust me, when you play a game with that much crowd and you don't have what the experience is like and it's your first time, it can really, disturb your mental focus in such a game. But without, just like the coach said, that is Unduka Ogbade, that they've put some preparations in place and they are psychologically prepared to undo the situation and come out victorious in the game. Best of luck to the Under-17 as they execute that game this evening. We hope they'll be able to get maximum 3 points and at the end of the day, come out with the trophy at the end of it all.
5:30, right? Or
Yes.
6:30, I mean to say.
Yeah, well,
5:30.
Yes.
Which one are they change the time?
No, it's 5:30. It's 5:30.
All right. Nice one for the Super Eagles. Can I react on what happened?
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay. Nice one for the Super Eagles. The important thing is that we won. We won against Sierra Leone. Okay, there are rooms for improvement. First of all, let's start with those who are handling our football, NFF. I think they have to do more. The venue, National Stadium, was not the right place to have played that match. We also saw that the pitch was somehow not that good. It was not in good shape, and it affected the flow of football on that very fateful day. So going forward, if we have something like what happened in the National Stadium, if there is, if they know that the match cannot, if they have yes, any way they can move the matches to another venue. We have the stadium in Akwa, we have the stadium in Lagos. We even have one if I'm not mistaken, Wiki Torres Stadium service is good too. So they should try and work on that aspect. Now let's talk about the team. The Super Eagles that I saw that they still have a lot to do. But this is the first match, like everybody is saying, even the coaches they both admit that, because I was listening to I saw he said now on a newspaper where he said that the Super Eagles need more time to flourish. So I equally agree with the coach. So the boys must prove their worth. We cannot be seeing the best of them in their club side, and when they come to Nigeria, we don't see less of them. We should see the best of them in their club side and see the best of them when they play for the national team. Like the midfield, that is another place we are having a serious challenge, because I don't understand how the midfield was that open. You see the way they say, we're just moving, having free run of football whenever they feel like. So the midfielders need to work together. Etebo, Iwobi, Joe Aribo, they need to raise up their game. I know that the defending midfielder indeed is not in this team, but they need to up their game as we continue to hope that indeed they come back to the squad. And for the strikers, Osime and Chukwueze and
Cyril Dessers. And Cyril Dessers as well.
So they must convert chances. You know, when we get chances, they must convert it so that it will be more goals. The more they convert the chances, the more Nigeria score goals. So it is very, very important for that they score more goals. And for our match against Saitome, I'm expecting a win. Yes, people will say that there is no longer millions in football, but this is Super Eagles we are talking about. If not that the Super Eagles have just dropped a lot. They have dropped a lot. Let me not say a bit. Who is Saitome? Saitome, even by the mention, even at now, Saitome are afraid of the Super Eagles. So I expect the Super Eagles to win that match convincingly. And as we win that match, going forward, our next match is coming up in this Africa Cup World Cup Nations Cup qualifier. We do better. I just hope that the Super Eagles will rise up to that occasion and prove us, we the fans, right again, that we can still trust them going forward. As for the under 17, I wish them well. The coach is right, but I just hope that he will build that boldness in the boys, that even though they are playing against 40,000 people in the stadium, they should just see it as if they are playing. It's only 11 players that they are playing against, and they are 11. So they should not take it as if they are playing against those fans. Even though I know that fans play a big role when it comes to winning matches, when it comes to the home side. But the boys will just have to boost up their mentality. And I wish the flying and the under 17 boys all the best. Ahmed, I'm listening. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Patrick from New Carol, for adding your contributions on the show. To be a part of the program as well, the number to call 0818 22 22 205. I'll take that again, 0818 22 22 205. Put your phone call across WhatsApp messages, and text messages as well, and we would take all of that. And just like Patrick said, for the under 17 Golden Eaglets, wishing them all the best as they try to secure their tickets to AFCON and subsequently the World Cup. And for the Super Eagles coming up against South Tome and Principe on Monday, we definitely need to brace up for another tough challenge. Regardless of if Guinea-Bissau defeated South Tome and Principe 5-1 or not, there's a different Super Eagles side, and we just need to focus on doing our own job. All right, as things stand in the camp of the Super Eagles, the vice captain William Chustekong has been ruled out of tomorrow's qualifiers against Monday's qualifiers against the South Tome and Principe after sustaining a groin injury in the previous match against Sierra Leone. Watford defender caught the groin injury in the 80th minute and was replaced by Legania's Kenneth Omerwo. The Watford star was involved in the first three games under Jose Pesero and has proven to be an important player early on in the former coach's reign. Other players in the team that can take Ekong's place are Kenneth Omerwo, Leon Balogun, Chidozie Awazim and others. Subsequently, the 28-year-old defender has left the team's camp in Abuja and returned to the United Kingdom to start treatment in preparation for the new football season with his English club side. Well, missing the services of Ekong will be quite a disappointing one, but you expect the likes of Awazim or Calvin Bassey to be able to slot in perfectly. It's also good to test the tactical ability of the coach to tweak things when unexpected things do happen like this. So let's look at how Jose Pesero will handle this particular one without his vice captain in the squad because of the injury. Will it be Kenneth Omerwo taking his place or Leon Balogun? We'll find out in a couple days. Has also said, I promise to be back in the team in as soon as possible after sustaining that injury. He has been a never-present member of the team since the appointment of the new coach. The former Edense player was happy with the team performance and promised to be back with the team soon. And in other developments, ahead of the Under-17 Wafu B tournament, CAF, that is the Confederation of African Football, has nominated Kasim Abdusalam of Zamfara State Council and Hope Iho of Lagos State Council to officiate in the competition slated to start this weekend in Ghana. Nigeria's Golden Eaglets will also participate in the tournament, which will kick off today in Cape Coast. Referee Hope Iho has refereed in significant games on the continent and earned the certificate as a certified fitness teacher in 2015 before going on to get a BSc in Education Human Kinetics from the University of Ilorin. Earned a master's education and a master's of science in education, exercise physiology from Unilag in 2021, and a PhD student in exercise physiology at UI. Referee Kasim Abdusalam of Zamfara State Council is a new addition to CAF referees list. The referees have successfully passed their medical and fitness test in Ghana and are ready for the tournament. Well, this is certainly good news for the referees in Nigeria, finally getting the recognition they deserve. Two of our very own will be at the WAFU on the 17 competition that starts today and is to last for about the next couple of weeks. That is in persons of Kasim Abdusalam of Zamfara State Council and referee Hope Ego of Lagos State Council. It's definitely good to see that our referees are able to step up and they're also, like I said, getting the recognition that they deserve. Because at the end of the day, we also want to see match officials hail from Nigeria and do us proud as well. Right, let's move on now. Quickly, let's take a look at the world of athletics. As Team Nigeria clinched the second gold medal in the ongoing 22nd African Athletics Championship in St. Pierre, Mauritius. The quartet of Praise Idamadudu, Tima God Bless, Praise Ofoko, and track sensation Tobi Amuson at the Côte d'Or National Sports Complex stormed to gold in women's 4x100 meters final. Amuson took the last lap, crossed the line in a time of 44.45 seconds to beat South Africa, who took silver with a time of 44.87 seconds, while Gambia finished third with a time of 44.97 seconds. Meanwhile, it was not too long ago. It was not too good an outing for Team Nigeria's men quartet of Raymond Ekevo, Nicholas Mabilo, Ogogene Guerrero, and Sheye Ogunlewe as they got round the beaten in the men's 4x100 meters, narrowly missing out on podium placement after finishing fourth in a season's best of 39.98 seconds. Team Kenya won the gold medal at a time of 39.28 seconds, while South Africa and Zimbabwe took silver and bronze respectively at 39.79 seconds and 39.81 seconds. Now, the latest update coming out of that same competition as athletes continue to bond the tracks in the ongoing Africa Athletics Championship in Mauritius. Team Nigeria continues to show its prowess when it comes to athletics on the continent. At the end of the events last night, Team Nigeria stayed in third position on the medals table with 3 gold medals. The team camp was thrown into a frenzy this afternoon as the country claimed another gold medal in the women's hammer throw. Shade Olatoye lived up to her billings, winning the gold medal in the event by throwing 63.67 meters to hand Nigeria its 4th gold medal. Winning ensured that Team Nigeria remained in third position on the table so far. Right, away from athletics now and quickly to the world of cricket. Team Nigeria in cricket continued their impressive performance in the ongoing Kwibuka T20 tournament in Kigali, Rwanda, as they recorded another win yesterday. The Nigeria women's side defeated Brazil by 6 wickets in their first game and sent a warning signal to the rest of their opponents. To the amazement of bookmakers, the Nigerian team ended another defeat to the European side, Germany, to maintain their 100% performance in 2 games. Nigeria produced decent fielding in the first innings after winning the toss and opting to field. Germany scored 78-6 in 20 overs. Nigeria chased the score successfully and claimed the second win. Nigeria successfully claimed the win in the second game 76-5 and 13.4 overs and eventually clinched their win in the tournament by 5 wickets. The third round of matches will go ahead today as Nigeria will face Botswana. Talking about the game against Botswana, the impressive performance of the team Nigeria in cricket continues to attract attention in Kigali, Rwanda, as they've recorded another win today. Since the start of the tournament at the BK Arena in Kigali, the Nigerian side has been the cynosure of all eyes with their amazing displays. They surprised everyone by recording back-to-back wins against Germany and Brazil on the match they won in 2 of the tournament. They face Botswana this afternoon. The results just coming in prove that they are the better side after recording their 3rd victory. The Southern African country took the first set with 88-5 and 20 overs, while the Nigerian women bounced back strongly in the second game with 89-3 and 15.2 overs and emerged winners by 7 wickets. Now we're from local football and let's move to the continent and the world at large. This evening there will be some games as some games are already ongoing in the UEFA Nations League. Already the Sekafa Champions Women Playoff has been concluded as Ethiopia women defeated Tanzania women 2-1 to qualify to the next round. Uganda women made light work of Burundi women by defeating them by 3-1 as well. Well, it will be till tomorrow before league action comes your way. All 10 games to be played across border tomorrow in the Nigeria Professional Football League. We have current champions Aqua United hosting Remo Stars. We have Takadra FC traveling to Gombe United. Kano Pillars will welcome Wiki Torres. MFM FC travel to Katsina United. Lobi Stars will play host to Atland FC of Owerri. Sarawa United welcome Enugu Rangers. In one of the toughest clashes tomorrow, it will be Rivers United welcoming Abia Warriors. Shooting Stars will also host second-placed Plateau United, while Niger Tornadoes will be on the road to Shooting Stars. And to wrap up the fixtures by 8 p.m., it will be Enyimba International welcoming Kwara United. A lot of mouth-watering fixtures in the NPFL. So those are the games that will be coming up in the Nigeria Professional Football League. And now back to the UEFA Nations League for today. This evening fixtures. Already ongoing, Ireland is thrashing Scotland by 3-0. 82 minutes played in that one. Faroe Islands is also leading Lithuania by 2-1 after 82 minutes played. Still to come by 7:45 will be England versus Italy. Hungary welcome Germany, while Poland will travel to play Dutch side Netherlands, and the Welsh side will host Belgium. Montenegro hosts Bosnia and Herzegovina, as Romania will play host to Finland. And the last fixture to wrap up the day will be Turkey on the road to Luxembourg. All of those games are slated for 7:45, and in less than 10 minutes, the lineups should be out at any moment. So when it comes out, to have a look at that and see the chances, or what chances of some of these teams are in the ongoing UEFA Nations League. Alright, as we wait for the lineups to come out, let's quickly have a look at what is going on in the world of transfers. Well, as you'd expect, when it comes down to it, and of course it does come down to it, players would look to apply their trade elsewhere if their contract is expired, if they are unhappy with the club. But a lot of movement would be going on right about now in the world of transfer. The summer transfer window opened yesterday, June the 10th, and it will close at 11 p.m. on the 1st of September. Alright, let's start with Gareth Bale. He has dismissed the notion that he would join Spanish club Getafe after leaving Real Madrid. The forward and his Wales teammates are preparing for this evening's Nations League encounter against Belgium in Cardiff after securing World Cup qualification against Ukraine last week Sunday. So let's hear from the man himself, Gareth Bale, talk about what his plans are when it comes to where he will ply his trade next season.
I just want to be playing, going into the World Cup, to be as fit as I can. Obviously, I think I hear the manager say ideally he wants everybody to be playing, and everybody wants to be playing. So yeah, hopefully, I can enjoy my holiday and then kind of decide then where I want to be and what I want to do, and to try and be playing games to be as fit as I can for the World Cup.
So you're going to tantalise us? Are you on the brink of any decisions yet or not?
No, but I'm not going to Getafe, that's for sure.
All right, man said he's not going to Getafe, as a lot of people were thinking that might be his next destination. But he has come out himself to debunk that, so no Gareth Bale in Getafe next season. And now moving on to all the news making the rounds in the world of transfers. The latest in transfer centre. Tottenham's Alessandro Bastoni interest depends on other Inter Milan sales. Also on the London side, talking about Arsenal, have had a genuine interest in Leeds forward Rafinha since March. That is according to Fabrizio anyway. The Gunners are said to be prioritising deals for Gabriel Jesus and Yuri Telemans, though despite keeping an eye on the Brazilian situation. Leeds have set the price for Rafinha at 55 million, and that is about the amount that it will cost Arsenal to bring the Brazilian winger to the Emirates. Away from Rafinha, let's go to other guys. Liverpool have rejected a second bid worth a potential £30 million from Bayern Munich for Senegal forward Sadio Mane. The offer included a £6.5 million in add-ons, which Liverpool believes are unrealistic and would require Bayern to win the Champions League 3 times, as well as Mane lifting 3 Ballon d'Or trophies. Liverpool value the 30-year-old who is about to enter the final year of his contract at Anfield at around £43 million. I mean, that is just funny and ridiculous at the same time. Just a £6.5 million add-ons, which and the clause for the add-on to be triggered is that Bayern will have to win the Champions League 3 times and Mane will have to win the Ballon d'Or 3 times as well before they now pay Liverpool such an amount. Of course, that is unrealistic and ridiculous from Bayern Munich. At the end of the day, maybe they just sit down in their German homes and in their German fortress, that is the Allianz Arena, and try to see if they can get more younger German players, because there is no way that Liverpool will accept a measly 30 million for Sadio Mane. In other development, Darwin Núñez wants to move to Liverpool, and the Benfica forward is the Reds' number 1 target this summer. The Uruguay international scored 34 times for Benfica last season in all competitions. No official offer has been made, but he's valued at 100 million euros, as Manchester United are also admirers of the 22-year-old. So it remains to be seen what would happen with the Darwin Núñez transfer. But at this point in time, nothing is ruled out, and anything can still happen. It might eventually sign for Liverpool. They might have to cough off the 100 million euros that is being asked of them. But with or without, Liverpool always know how to get their business done. And let's see how they will handle this tough one once again. Away from Darwin Núñez, Paul Pogba is using his post-season break in the USA to mull over offers from Juventus, Real Madrid and PSG after his Manchester United visit was confirmed. Manchester United announced Pogba will be leaving Old Trafford when his contract expired at the end of the month. The France international has been free to negotiate with other clubs over his next move since January. However, the 29-year-old has not made a final decision over his next club. Juventus, Real Madrid and PSG have all made attractive offers, and Pogba's final choice might be football motivated. In London, Arsenal are reportedly shrugging off speculation surrounding Bukayo Saka and are happy to wait for the 20-year-old to finish his summer holiday before launching new contract negotiations amid interest from Premier League champions Man City. Luring Saka away from his boyhood club would not be easy, though, with the Gunners preparing to offer him significantly improved terms if he commits to an extension at the Emirates. The forward scored 11 goals and has 7 in his best campaign to date and is contracted up till 2024. On the blue side of Manchester, it is Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling, who might be on the move once again. And as things stand now for Raheem Sterling, Real Madrid is said to be in the running for him after being snubbed by Kylian Mbappe. Sterling spoke midway through last season about a desire to play abroad in the future. The 27-year-old has also been linked with Arsenal and Chelsea, having entered the final 12 months of his deal at the Etihad, but he is still likely to command the hefty price tag. Regardless, reports claim Europe's top club believes Sterling is ready to leave Man City this summer. Well, we already know Kylian Mbappe became the highest paid footballer after signing a new 3-year extension with PSG with a deal worth almost £1 million a week in May. Also, in Man City, they activated the online release clause in mid-May, with the striker set to join on the 1st of July for the total of £85.5 million, including agent fees and add-ons. Also, Bayern Munich star Joshua Kimmich is open to transfer abroad as the midfielder reveals he thought about leaving already. He said he'd be open to trying his luck outside Germany if he finally parts company with the reigning Bundesliga champions. Kimmich has grown into a key part of the Bayern setup since moving to Bavaria as a young star from RB Leipzig. But while he seems in no hurry to leave the Rotten, he will consider a challenge away from Germany in the future. In Southampton, for a second consecutive summer, Southampton midfielder James Ward-Prowse is being linked with a move away from the South Coast. The 27-year-old, who enjoyed his most productive season in front of goal last term, is said to be attracting attention from Tottenham, Manchester United and Newcastle. Approaches for Ward-Prowse from Aston Villa last season prompted Saints to tie their captain down on a new long-term deal on significantly improved terms. For Manchester United, Jude Bellingham is on top of their defensive midfield targets this summer. United boss Erik ten Hag has reportedly identified the middle of the park as a key area of interest following the departure of both Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic. The Red Devils are also chasing Barcelona's Frenkie de Jong to help build the new-look midfield. Bellingham has previously said he will not be following Haaland out of Borussia Dortmund this summer. So what's it going to be? Aston Villa will reportedly entertain offers for striker Danny Ings this summer, just 1 year after the forward signed at Villa Park. Manager Steven Gerrard is said to be in the market for another striker, potentially freeing up the services of the 29-year-old. Ryan Gravenberch is signed with Bayern Munich according to Bild, and the Netherlands international midfielder joins them from Ajax until 2027. According to Barcelona president Laporta, he says he's not going to comment on Lewandowski's deal as he is a Bayern player. About Ousmane Dembele, he said they made their bill and they have a proposal on the table, but he has not yet accepted it as they've not yet gotten any answer from him. Now back to Arsenal. Fulham are in talks to sign Arsenal goalkeeper Bad Leno. According to The Athletic, Leno, who has 1 year left on his Gunners deal, is said to be keen on staying in London, and the German international has become an understudy to Aaron Ramsdale since his arrival last summer. Also for Tottenham Hotspur, Everton Richarlison is in advanced negotiations to join them, according to reports in Brazil, and the fee is claimed to be around the region of 60 million euros. Alright, as we coast home, quickly let's look at the lineups that are now out. For the biggest game this night between England and Italy, the lineups are out. And it's quite surprising. In goal is Aaron Ramsdale of Arsenal. It's a 4-2-1-3 formation, a back four of Kieran Trippier, Tomori, Maguire and Reece James. In the middle of the park is Declan Rice and James Ward-Prowse. And on the creative midfielder there is Mason Mount. The front three attack is Jack Grealish, Tammy Abraham and Raheem Sterling. On the bench, we have Jude Bellingham, Jared Bowen, Conor Coady, Conor Gallagher, Matt Gray, Harry Kane, Calvin Phillips, Jordan Pickford, Nick Pope, Bukayo Saka, John Stones, and Kyle Walker. Meanwhile, for this Roberto Mancini-led side, in goal is the best goalkeeper currently, talking about Gianluigi Donnarumma. It's a standard 4-3-3 formation. DeMarco, Acerbi, Gatti, and Di Lorenzo are the four defenders. Tonali, Locatelli, and Fratesi are the three midfielders. Lorenzo Pellegrini, Scamacca, and Adam Pessina are the three attackers for the Italians. On the bench, we have Nicolo Barella, Dani Calabria, Borja Cristante, Esposito, Alessandro Fiorenzi. We have Nonito, we have Golini, Luis Felipe, Alexander Meret, Mario Poletano, Raspadori, and Scalvini. So that is what the lineups looks like for the English versus the Italians. Hungary versus Germany as well. In goal is Gulassi. They are playing a standard 3-4-2-1 formation. A back three of Sazalai, Orban, and Lang. A defensive four of Nagy, Styles, Nagy, and Fiola. And the two up front midfielders, talking about Sozabalai and Salai. And the attacker as well is named Zalai. The German lineup, legendary goalkeeper Manuel Neuer in goal, is a back three of Nick Süle, Kehrer, and Schlotterbeck. In the middle of the park, we have Ram, Joshua Kimmich, Leon Goretzka, and Hoffmann. Kai Havertz and Jamal Musiala on the flank. Timo Werner, the tip of the spear. Poland will take on Netherlands. For the outside, Poland is Flecken in goal, a back three of Nathan Ake, Stefan De Vrij, and Timber. And the typical five in the midfield, De Blind, Frenkie de Jong, Klaassen, Burgos, and Dumfries. And the two attackers, Steven Bergwijn and Memphis Depay. For Poland, the absence of Lewandowski in this squad is going to be really missed. It is Zielinski and Piatek leading the attack in the 4-4-2 formation. Skorupski is in goal. The back four, we have Berezinski, Kulo, Bednarek, and Cash. In the middle of the park is Zalewski, Krejciołak, Goleski, and Franjoski. Zielinski and Piatek are the two attackers. And another big one between Wales and Belgium. Gareth Bale and Daniel James lead the line for the Welsh home side. In the middle of the park, Harry Wilson, Ethan Pandu, Joe Allen, and Brandon Williams. A four-man defense of Davis, Menfam, Rondon, and Robert, while Hennessy is in goal. For the world number 2 ranked nation, talking about Belgium. They have Casteels in goal. It's a typical 3-4-3 formation here being employed by Roberto Martinez. A back three of Leander De Donker, Boyata, and Tieti. A four-man midfield of Leandro Trossard, Axel Witsel, Joris Tillemans, and Thomas Mjolnir. And a front three of Yannick Carrasco, Michy Batshuayi, and Kevin De Bruyne. You have the likes of Toby Alderweireld, Timothy Castagna, Eden Hazard, Thorgan Hazard, Eden Januzaj, Simon Minolet, Daniel Pratt, and the likes on the bench. All right, as we bring the show to a close, quickly in the world of boxing, Anthony Joshua signed his contract to find Alexander Usyk in Saudi Arabia in August, with the formal announcement set for next week. In tennis, it is Britain's Andy Murray who reached his first tour-leveled final on grass in 6 years as he beat Nick Kyrgios in straight sets at the Boss Open in Stuttgart. Andy Murray, the 35-year-old, defeated Austrian Nick Kyrgios 7-6, 6-2, and will meet Italian Matteo Berrettini in Saturday's final this evening. Finally, in the world of basketball, Stephen Curry scored 43 points for the Golden State Warriors as they beat the Boston Celtics 107-97 in Game 4 to level the NBA Finals at 2-2. Boston, who had led 94 to 90 with over 5 minutes left, but 10 consecutive points helped the Warriors to victory. And finally, in the world of Formula One, Ferrari's Charles Leclerc took his 6th pole position in 8 races this season with a scintillating lap at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Leclerc saved the best for last with his final lap, beating Sergio Perez by 0.282 seconds. Perez beat teammate Max Verstappen with his final lap by just 0.065 seconds. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz was quickest after the first round in final qualifying, but a series of mistakes on his final lap left him in 4th position. All right, and that is where we'll leave it